Meeting for the first time. In a small town with hills and a sparkling river, there lived a girl named Isabella. She was the daughter of a rich merchant and lived in a big, fancy house with beautiful gardens. Despite the wealth and luxury surrounding her, Isabella felt a void in her heart. She longed for something more meaningful, something that money couldn't buy. One sunny afternoon, Isabella decided to take a walk through the bustling marketplace. The air was filled with the scent of fresh flowers and baked goods, and the sound of merchants calling out to passers-by. As she wandered through the stalls, her eyes fell upon a man who was deeply engrossed in painting. His name was Samuel. He was capturing the vibrant scene of the marketplace on his canvas, his brush moving with precision and passion. Samuel was not rich. He lived a simple life, making a modest living through his art. But there was something about him that captivated Isabella. Perhaps it was the kindness in his eyes, or the way he seemed to find beauty in everything around him. Unable to resist, Isabella approached Samuel and struck up a conversation. She admired his work and asked about his inspiration. Samuel, taken aback by her genuine interest, shared his love for art and his dream of showing people the world through his eyes. They talked for hours that day, and by the time the sun began to set, a connection had formed between them. Falling in love, days turned into weeks, and their initial meeting blossomed into a deep and meaningful friendship. Samuel would often find himself looking forward to the afternoons when Isabella would visit him in the marketplace. They would sit together, talking about their dreams, fears, and the world around them. Samuel showed Isabella the beauty of the world through his art, painting scenes of nature, people, and everyday life with a perspective that made her see things she had never noticed before. As their friendship grew, so did their feelings for each other. They began to meet in secret, under the old oak tree by the river. It became their special place, where they could be themselves without fear of judgment. They would talk for hours, share stories, laugh, and sometimes just sit in comfortable silence, enjoying each other's presence. Their love was pure and unyielding, growing stronger with each passing day. Samuel's gentle nature and unwavering support made Isabella feel alive in ways she had never known. And for Samuel, Isabella's love was a beacon of light, giving him hope and joy he had never dared to dream of. Torn apart, however, their happiness was not meant to last. Isabella's father, a stern man who valued wealth and social standing above all else, soon discovered their secret meetings. Enraged that his daughter would even consider a future with a man of such low status, he forbade her from seeing Samuel. He confined her to the estate, ensuring she had no means of contacting the man she loved. Isabella's heart shattered as she was forced to write a letter to Samuel, telling him they could no longer be together. With tears staining the parchment, she poured out her sorrow, praying he would understand and not blame her. Samuel received the letter with a heavy heart, devastated by the sudden end to their love. Despite his sorrow, he vowed to wait for her, believing that their love was strong enough to overcome any obstacle. Years of separation. Years passed, and Isabella was married off to a wealthy suitor chosen by her father. Though she performed her duties as a wife, her heart was never truly in it. She carried on, her thoughts often drifting back to Samuel and the love they had shared. Her husband, though kind, could never fill the void that Samuel's absence had created. She often found herself walking by the river, standing under the old oak tree, lost in memories of happier times. Samuel, too, moved on with his life, but he never forgot Isabella. He continued to paint, his art now tinged with the sadness and longing he felt in his heart. His paintings became more renowned, capturing the hearts of those who saw them. But for Samuel, every stroke of his brush was a reminder of the love he had lost. He held on to the hope that one day, fate would bring them back together. Reuniting. One evening, many years later, Isabella attended an art exhibition in the city. As she wandered through the gallery, she was drawn to a series of paintings that felt achingly familiar. They depicted scenes of a marketplace, a river, and an old oak tree, all places that held memories of her time with Samuel. Her heart raced as she read the artist's name. Samuel. Determined to find him, Isabella inquired with the gallery owner and discovered that Samuel was indeed in town for the exhibition. She sent a message to him, and they arranged to meet at the old oak tree by the river. As they approached each other, the years melted away, and they were once again the young lovers who had met in the marketplace so long ago. With tears of joy, they embraced, unable to believe they had found each other again. They spent the night talking under the stars, sharing their lives and the heartache they had endured. Samuel's love for Isabella had never waned, and Isabella, though changed by the years, still loved Samuel with all her heart. A love that endures. Isabella, now free from her father's control and with her own means, made the decision to leave her loveless marriage. She and Samuel started a new life together, cherishing every moment they had. They moved to a small cottage by the river, where Samuel painted and Isabella tended to their home, finally living the life they had always dreamed of. Their love story became a testament to the power of true love, enduring despite the years of separation and the obstacles they had faced. Isabella and Samuel spent the rest of their days together, their love a beacon of hope for all who knew them. They had proven that love, when true and strong, could indeed conquer all. Isabella and Samuel's love story spread through the town, inspiring many who heard it. People marveled at their perseverance and the strength of their bond. They became symbols of hope and love, reminding everyone that no matter how difficult the journey, true love always finds a way. In their small cottage by the river, Isabella and Samuel built a life filled with joy and contentment. They grew old together, watching the seasons change from the porch of their home, always hand in hand. And every year, on the anniversary of their reunion, they would sit under the old oak tree, thankful for the love that had brought them back together. Their love was a testament to the fact that true love is timeless, enduring through the ages and conquering all obstacles. Isabella and Samuel's story was one of resilience, hope, and the unbreakable bond between two souls destined to be together. 4.